Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Manny Pacquiao says he's still talking with Jeff Horn's people to make the fight, but not in Australia, in the Philippines. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats and the channel donations and the Patreon family. You guys really holding it down. We got a lot of new stuff coming. I'll make those announcements accordingly. Now, something that's been very interesting, we'll say, is this whole Pacquiao Horn 2 rematch, and something seems fishy to me. I want to talk about what Manny Pacquiao said on a recent radio interview. Pacquiao was on a radio station, DZBB, and he says the Jeff Horn rematch, it will not push through there in Australia, but we are bringing the fight here in the Philippines, right? This will be good for our country's tourism, right? And he said some other things, but that's the basis of what he's saying. But we just heard the reports that the fight was off and Pacquiao had senatorial duty. So to me, something's going on. And I've noticed this with Pacquiao's team, Michael Conks, Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao, Bob Arum, Top Rank, for a few years at least, where you hear one thing from one person in that whole, out of everyone I just mentioned, you'll hear one person say something, and then someone else will come from the team and contradict it. Bob Arum will say, I cover boxing, so I don't forget this stuff. Bob Arum will say something like, Pacquiao said yes to facing Terrence Crawford. But then Freddie Roach will do an interview and he'll be like, hell no, we need a tune-up. We're not fighting him. It won't sell. You know what I mean? Michael Conks, but we don't like Crawford style. So, hey, wait, Bob Arum just said this. He said Pacquiao said yes, so which one is it? And it just seems like, I don't know what it is, but with Bob Arum and Pacquiao particularly, seems like there's been a recent discord where it's like Pacquiao's almost rebelling against Top Rank. That's just how I feel. And I can cite a couple examples of why I feel like this. It'll be something like Bob Arum will be like, we need to get a date from Manny Pacquiao, a decision. And then Pacquiao will be like, drag his feet, or like I said, the reports came out from Team Horn and stuff that the fight was not happening. But now Pacquiao's doing a radio interview and he's saying, hey, it's going to happen, but it's going to happen in the Philippines. But Bob Arum's saying he wants it in Brisbane. So it's a lot of stuff going on to me, and something seems fishy because it feels like Bob Arum is a businessman. He has a company, founder and all that, but he's also a businessman. So it sounds like Jeff Horn's immediate promoter, Duco Events, and Bob Arum are in good. They put together the fight with Joseph Parker and also Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is a top-ranked fighter, and I believe that Joseph Parker, who I just met in Vegas, cool dude, I believe he's with Duco Events along with Jeff Horn. So it's like Bob Arum wanted Pacquiao to fight Horn in Brisbane. They did. Then Pacquiao lost controversially, and now it seems like Bob Arum knows he can make some money. That venue seats like 51,000 or whatever, roughly, and Bob Arum and Duco Events seem on board to bring it back to Brisbane. But now I think Pacquiao's team is second guessing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make, what I was hearing was Pacquiao had senatorial duties which prohibited him from rematching Jeff Horn. But that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you really break all this stuff down, take all these interviews and lay it on the table, you'll find inconsistencies and loopholes. For example, the whole rumors up until recently were Pacquiao Horn 2 in November. So Pacquiao, being a member of the Senate and the Philippines senator or whatever, you have an idea what your schedule, you have to know what your schedule is going to be, because how was he fighting the fight with Jesse Vargas or the first Jeff Horn fight if the schedule was up in the air? So obviously for senators and stuff like that, they know when they're in recess and they have a calendar. Everything's organized at that level. You know what I'm saying? So it sounded weird when I'm hearing Pacquiao Horn 2 would not go through because of Pacquiao's senatorial duties. Because my thing is, like I said, we do this like forensic files, and we look for inconsistencies. My thing is this: why would there all of a sudden be senatorial duties, but why'd you even start negotiating if you knew you wouldn't be available by that November date? So to me, there's more than meets the eye. I don't know exactly what's happening because, you know what I mean, I'm not in that circle. I'm not with Top Rank or whatever, or Pacquiao's team, but it's not making sense to me. To me, what my speculation is, it seems like Pacquiao maybe feels he was robbed in the first fight. Duco Events and Bob Arum are on board because they can make money together again and bring the fight to Australia. 51,000 people. Jeff Horn is satisfied, but Pacquiao's like, fuck that. I'm not going back over there. I already felt I was robbed in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to fight him here? He can come to the Philippines. I'm the legend. I'm the big name. So he can fight us here. So it seems like there's a bit of a disconnect where everyone's not on the same wavelength. This is my honest opinion based on all the information that I've heard currently. You know what I mean? And then we're hearing like Jeff Horn's people is basically saying like, we're getting kind of annoyed. Pacquiao got to make a decision by this and that date so we can start planning, start training and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but according to Pacquiao, he's saying that the fight is still in negotiations, but it's in negotiations to happen in the Philippines. I don't know. I don't think that's what Bob Arum wanted. Like I said, I've noticed Bob Arum and Pacquiao seem to be, especially recently, on two different wavelengths, because you remember the whole situation with Amir Khan. Amir Khan and Pacquiao are tweeting all this stuff about, hey, we're about to fight in Dubai, me and Amir Khan, let's get it. And Bob Arum was like, no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying no. He's like, that's fake, and we get a lot of offers from Dubai, but they don't come through. And he was saying the opposite. He was saying Pacquiao ain't fighting Khan, basically. So I don't know what's going on, but I just hope they figure it out so we can figure out who, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Jeff Horn has a belt. He's a WBO champion, so I want to see what's next for him. Be it Pacquiao. Are they fighting in Brisbane? Are they fighting in the Philippines? Are they not fighting? Is he fighting Lamont Peterson like they say, or Jesse Vargas? I think I even heard Anthony Mundine's name for Jeff Horn. I'm definitely not looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see Jeff Horn fight a kangaroo if you're going to fight someone from Australia. The kangaroo that had that dog in a headlock. That's what I want to see. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this is just my opinion on this video, aside from what I've reported in terms of what Pacquiao said. But he's claiming that a November 12th rematch with Horn could still happen, but it's not going to happen in Brisbane at the Suncorp Stadium. But to me, everything I've heard from Bob Arum and Horn's team is that's where they wanted to fight. So I don't know where this whole Philippines thing is coming from. And I agree with Pacquiao in the sense of it would bring money and tourism to the country. But it sounds like Pacquiao's side is the only one that wants it. And, you know what I mean? I can't be mad at that because a lot of people had Pacquiao winning and thought it was controversial. So, you know what I mean? He might not want to go fight in someone else's backyard. Maybe he feels like they're trying to set me up and look for the next cash cow. Or maybe he's, I'm not going to say afraid. Pacquiao's been fighting his whole life. So I'm not going to say afraid per se. Like, oh, he's just trembling his boots because he fought him the first time. Even if he underestimated him, he still fought him. But maybe Pacquiao's team feels like this is a dangerous fight to take, because if you lose twice to Jeff Horn, then there really is no excuse. It's kind of like Ward Kovalev. Ward Kovalev had the opportunity to make amends and really set the record straight on who won the first fight, and Ward stopped Kovalev. So you don't really have a leg to stand on. Mayweather-Maidana, Mayweather-Castillo, those type of fights. The first fight was extremely close and controversial or whatever, and then the person comes back to win, then it's like it's best out of three. Someone already won two, you won the best two. So maybe Pacquiao's team feels, hey, this is too dangerous of a fight. So if we do fight him, we want to fight him in the Philippines, not in his backyard. I don't know. But you guys break it down. Let me know what you guys think. It just seems like a lot of inconsistencies with Team Pacquiao, including Freddie Roach and Michael Kongs, Pacquiao himself, and Top Rank. I'm just hearing so many different things. Like I said, the whole senatorial commitment does not sound right. It does not add up. Because, like I said, you would know in advance what your schedule is going to be like as a senator. Because, again, if he didn't, then how would he have been able to schedule the Jesse Vargas fight? How can you schedule that fight or the first Jeff Horn fight if you have no idea when you're in recess and stuff like that? And that's the thing that I actually, in my opinion, disapprove of if Pacquiao wants to fight, is because now you always have a built-in scapegoat and a built-in excuse. if something doesn't go your way. You could be like, oh, I'm a senator. Hey, I'm a fighter, but I'm also a senator. Or if you lose, hey, I'm only a part-time boxer. I'm also a senator. So I really wish Pacquiao did his whole political run to this extent. I know he's been into politics before, but this he retired and he got heavy into it and became a senator and all this. I wish he would have did that after his career, because I'm not real big on excuses. You know what I mean? Oh, he didn't train. He only had a few weeks to train, or he can't fight in the rematch because his schedule. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happened with the Jesse Vargas fight. HBO might have picked that up. I don't know for a fact. I don't work for HBO, but they had the Ward Kovalev fight in November 5th or whenever it was the only day Pacquiao could fight based on his schedule. So they're like, nah, we're not putting a fight that close to Ward Kovalev. We're all in with that fight. That's the pay-per-view we're going for. And then Pacquiao Vargas Bob Arum was forced to figure that out and put his own pay-per-view up. So the story sounds fishy to me. Like I said, it's senatorial duties, but why would you even start negotiating somebody if you knew you had senatorial duties? You know what I mean? Like, if I knew I had a doctor's appointment, I'm not going to schedule a date or schedule a haircut or something knowing I can't make it because I have another appointment. So this whole Philippines thing is out of nowhere too. You know what I mean? Bob Arum, I never heard him on record saying he wanted Pacquiao Horn there. So it just sounds like they're kind of disagreeing right now. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, Ego signing away. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.